What's up, conspirators? How are things on your end of the video? On my end of the video, I have for you is a video, well, it's a video by somebody trying to figure out what dead marine animal washed up on shore in the Bay of Plenty. So this video was taken on April 28th, and it has over 1 million views, close to 2 million views. I don't know if it'll reach it, but everybody is saying that this is the skeleton of an orca, and yet there's this big huge discussion of what it is and really isn't, and I don't know if there's any scientists who've come down to talk about what it is, or a biologist who says for certain, marine biologists saying, yes, this is for certain that because of this, that, and the other thing. But I don't know. What do you think it is? Link to the video down below in the wrapper. Enjoy watching it. It's 2 minutes of a guy walking around the skeleton saying what it is and trying to figure out what this washed up monstrosity is. So I don't know. So anyways, that's today's viral video. Now on to the day's daily events. Being a mailman, we work in all kinds of weather. Rain being one of them. I really hate when it's cold and rainy. Now see, if it's warm and rainy, that's one thing. I can deal with it. But if it's cold and rainy, my hands, well, they're not the greatest. They freeze up because I really... Long story short, many years ago, I ran a business where I took care of lawns and snow blowing and all of that. Cutting grass in the summer, raking leaves in the fall, and snow blowing in the winter. And being outside so much, well, my hands took a beating, and I guess one wintry day I frostbit my hands, so my hands and cold never really got along. So yeah, cold weather and gloves. It doesn't matter how many gloves, it just try to wear gloves and finger mail. Like, try to sort and pick through each mail individually and pull the mail out and hold it together and balance and everything. Yeah, you'll find out real quick how, multitasking really doesn't work when you're walking up and down a flight of stairs. Don't worry, I didn't fall or anything, but seriously, these mailmen go through real pains to be able to deliver your mail. So, especially if you have those stupid little rectangular aluminum metal boxes on your porch. Not the not the long way, or not those really big ones. No, the small ones that are about yay big, and it's just a rectangle. Literally, it's like you're taking a picture of an enchilada. That's how it looks like. It's so annoying. And then it's like, oh, let's go stuff a magazine, 2 pieces of mail, and a letter from AT&T Wireless that's, well, double the size, and then on top of that there's a package. Oh! I'm gonna freaking just punch it out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna punch it out, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pay you $20 to buy a decent mailbox, punk. Okay, so, rant over for the day. Besides, if you punched a mailman, I'll consider that a federal offense. Man, you'll have to... That's when the law will descend on you. And it doesn't matter what I did, because I'm a federal employee of the United States of America. So, anyways, today, I've just been out delivering the mail. I got stuck on a new route. So I walk in today and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm on that same route that I was on earlier in the week, and I have a fair idea about it, and I kind of have an idea of when I'm going to be able to get out of the office and roughly how far I'm going to be able to get and when I'm going to finish. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. I got stuck on a new route, and I'm like, I have never heard of any of these streets in my life except for one. And the route was all the way on, like, one of the northern borders of our zip code. And it's an area that I rarely, if ever, drive around. Like, the farthest I've ever made it to, well, I guess the sector where I delivered was the southeast corner, one building in particular where I played flag football. and I believe maybe some other recreational sports. That's about as far as I ever went. So, yeah. So I got to deliver mail, and it's funny because there's this really funny story I want to tell you guys about something that happened, I believe it was yesterday, but I can't remember it because it's very specifically triggered when I'm doing a certain action in the mailroom, sorting and getting the mail ready for delivery, that it triggers that memory. And the memory doesn't come back unless that happens, where it goes click, click, click. I'm sure you've had that too in your head, where you're like, it only happens if this happens in this sequence. That's kind of how my brain works. It's like sequence 1, do, rabbit trail. And then I know what to do. That's kind of how the mail works too. But one of these days I'm gonna remember it. So I was out delivering mail. People had to come and help me because I had no idea what I was doing, and it was a new route, and it was one of the longer routes, and they said, yeah, you kind of need help because you'd be way far behind. So they're helping me out, which is great. But tomorrow, if you haven't already, start putting out, you should have gotten, if you're smart, take it out of the mailbox first, okay? I've heard too many stories of people not taking it out of the mailbox. The little plastic bags, because we're doing that for a food drive every year, right around this weekend, like the second weekend in May. The mail carriers have a food drive for the local food banks. So if you've been looking to donate food of any kind, really just take it, put it in a bag, and put the bag by the mailbox, or right by your porch or your front door, easily accessible to the mailman, so that, you know, he can pick it up and he can take care of it. Obviously, all of the food that's donated will be collected. We'll drive it down to our station. It'll be sorted out by the Boy Scouts, because they're all involved in volunteering and helping out in this kind of event. I think they get like a merit or a badge or something for it. But all the food is then donated to local food banks in your area, to, you know, feed hungry people. So it's awesome. So if you've been looking for a way to get out of the house, mainly being your front door, take that plastic bag out of your mailbox, fill it up with, you know, non-perishable food items that, you know, you can donate, and leave it by your mailbox or by your front door, outside preferably, so we can reach it easily without having to worry about getting mauled by a dog or having to walk into your house. And, you know, we'll take care of it from there. So that's my PSA message for today. And then really when I came home, I did nothing because my brain is going to be fried tomorrow. And you're probably going to witness it too. I'm going to witness it too. Anyways, so what have you guys been up to today? Be sure to leave a post down below in the comment section and I'll leave a reply to it. Otherwise, that's about it. Be sure to share this video with some friend conspirator. Pretty much keep being awesome. And until we meet again, Baroque 5 out. Who's a nerd? I almost got ya. Sun side up. Bro 5 out.